Well, hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us here on another bright sunny day on DMV Sports Media, live on YouTube. As always, thanks for your patronage as we suit up and get ready for the walkout here at George Washington University. Your Arlington SA U21 suited up to host District Elite in WPSL action. I'm Noah Walker. I'll be right back with the match broadcast. Get your likes on the video. Don't forget to subscribe. And feel free to participate in the chat.
Please welcome today's starting 11, starting with the visitors. From District Elite, number 2, Emily Rubio. Number 3, Chloe Milton. Number 6, Lakina Winterton. Number 8, Chanel Wright. Number 10, Amy Simone Walter. Number 12, Kalia Matthews. Number 13, Morgan Riley. Number 15, Kaylin Efall. Number 16, Phoebe Allen. Number 29, Isabella Orizoli. And finally, number 32, Rachel Asare. And now, your Arlington team, please welcome today's captain, number 34, Maya Weeks, from Georgetown University. Starting in goal, number 70, Charlotte Kulowski from Delaware. Number 3, Sophia Coleman, Lehigh. Number 4, committed to VCU, Maya Comstock. Committed to the Navy, number 13, Emily Inman. Number 14, Hallie Thomas, William and Mary. Number 19, Sasha Beasley, Wisconsin. Number 32, Maddie Burke. Number 33, Annie Abdullah, Amherst. Number 35, Tara McDonald, University of Tampa. And finally, number 37, Lucia Julin, American University commit. And now,
The anthem is played, and it's time for kickoff here on an absolutely gorgeous day in Washington, D.C., our nation's capital. It's not too late to come on out to George Washington University if you're in the vicinity. We're playing this match on the Mount Vernon campus. But if that's not feasible for you, we're so happy to have you with us on the live broadcast, DMV Sports Media. Make sure to hit the like button if you'd be so kind. Every single like helps boost us in the algorithm, gives these players and teams the exposure that they deserve. We have the initial meeting of captains in the middle before we get underway. For Arlington SA, it is going to be Maya Weiss wearing the armband for this U21 side. Big success to Arlington, who had so much success in their inaugural WPSL seasons that they have now instituted the U21 squad as well. District Elite also finding success in their first season here in the WPSL. Got a strong officiating squad with our main official, Jack, facilitating a clean, fair, and safe match. As far as this season to this point, Arlington sits middle of the table. U21 side on 8 points. Elite, it's been a little bit more of a tough time, but they do have 2 points to show for their troubles in their first season. Certainly will be a match they'll be looking to pick up some points. You imagine, as with all new teams, it's an opportunity to get better and better, get more cohesive, get more chemistry playing together. The new coaching staff. Arlington will play right to left, wearing their red kits, black bottoms. District Elite left to right, wearing their all navy blue kits. Starting lineups for each team. For Arlington U21, Charlotte Kulikowski will be the representative in goal. In front of Kulikowski will be Inman, Thomas, Lucia Gillen, Maddie Burke, Mara Grace, Maya Comstock, Maya Weiss wearing the captain's armband, Sasha Beasley, Sophia Bowman, and Tara McDonald. Kaylee Matthews will start in the District Elite goal with Simone Walters, Wright, Milton, Rubio, Orzoli, Effa, Winterton, Riley, Allen, and Asari to round out that starting 11 for District Elite. Thanks to all those joining late as we get underway. Here's your starting whistle, and Arlington in their red kits will start off, getting some touches in the early stages. It's a big ball forward, but no final recipient. And we'll travel all the way through to Matthews. Her first touches of the match. District Elite looking to find a way out of their own area, and it looks like they'll keep this one on the ground. That one turned over. And the square ball may ask the question, ping pongs around. I believe that's, sorry to send it out. Second bite at the apple. And District Elite able to clear their lines. Only partially. Thomas got a foot to it, but couldn't quite wrangle it in. And on that far side, District Elite counterattack sniffed out well by a combination of Burke and her accomplice. Now fast-paced out of the gate. This match already seeing a couple of chances for Arlington U21. That one ran out of real estate, and there will be a goal kick to come here for the Elite side. Again, District Elite will look to play from the back. And it looks like this Arlington U21 side patiently will await with a mid block. And bounced outside by Amoni Walters. Now down the line. There's a couple of District Elite players there, and this one's sent in behind. Chance now, great little pullback, and the shot is well saved. What a hit. Off the foot of Kaylin Effa. Great save from Kulikalski. And now Arlington U21 looking to quickly counter. It's a strong statement from this District Elite side, who came in as the underdog, but have already found a strike on goal. And now in the midfield, U21 looking to turn. They're dispossessed, and it looks like that is going to be given as a set piece. Opportunity to send one forward from Beasley, and this one trickles all the way through to the hands of Kaylee Matthews. Sure to stick around for both matches. We're treated to a doubleheader here today on DMV Sports Media, live from George Washington, as the U21 side take on District Elite here at 4 p.m. Immediately after, at 7 p.m., Arlington's women's side will take on St. James FC here on the very same field. I'll be on that match as well. Here's truly Noah Walker from DMV Sports Media, and that is going to be another set piece. This one going against District Elite. Crunching challenge in, and this one is allowed to play on. Here comes Elite over the top. A little too direct, and that pass will safely fall into the feet of Kulikalski. Down the line. No connection to be found, and in the end, my Comstock will have to chase it down and send this one for her accomplice. That's Maddie Burke to get us back underway on that far touchline. Burke wanted to play that down the line. Instead, we'll get this one back. Finally falls kindly for Arlington. Grace took it down but couldn't do much with the second act. On the other side, District Elite trying to find their own string of passes but have also run out of space. It's a quick throw now for Arlington U21. And this pass will go back to Matthews. Great decision. It was right. It was able to find her goalkeeper, but in the midfield, Arlington U21 quickly win it back. Here is Bowman. Crossing midfield, but has lost that in a potentially devastating area. Able to make up the distance and make the tackle, as there was space behind her to work into. Now it's a throw at midfield. And again, is well possessed by Beasley and Arlington. Beasley will send it over to the far side. And now down the line. These are really difficult balls to get through. I think Arlington not only just trying their luck, but also hoping for a second ball, seeing how District Elite will respond with these big balls down the line and seeing if the second ball can find an Arlington U21 player. Here's another look for Arlington U21. Maya Grace slaloming and finding a pass. And that was a vicious strike, well held by Matthews. Not a bad look at all. Lucia Gillin decided to have a go from distance. Now District Elite will send it forward. This is out of the air. No second act. And this will go down the line. Big ball is well taken on just wide of the target. Again from Kaylin Effa. Here's a look back on the instant replay. It's a great ball, well weighted. Effa found herself in acres of space but couldn't quite keep this strike on target. You have to wonder, maybe the save from Kulikowski where she was able to hold on and make the save from a venomous strike earlier from Effa played into the psychology. Effa feeling like she needed to do a little bit more that time and instead missing the target. There's a big ball down the line. And this one will hit pay dirt. There's an opportunity for a square ball. It is sent over the end line by Phoebe Allen at the expense of a corner kick. Here's another look at the delivery. That was Tara McDonald sending it across. Allen with the clearance, and now a corner kick to come. I believe this is Burke to take. Burke's ball won't quite clear the first player. It's not fully cleared. Here's a strike from distance into the mixer. Deflects into the waiting path of a District Elite player, and now a breakout could be on. In the early stages, we have not seen any clear favorite. They've seen shots taken from both sides. That saves well made from both Kulikowski and Matthews. Big ball to the top of the 18. It will require care, and it's well sent away by Bowman. Here's the turn. Rubio, pocket picked, but in the end has won a throw. This one is hotly contested almost as soon as it came in. Comstock will send it back in order to find a different look. Ball over the top. Is sniffed out. Now back to Matthews. This is in the direction of Effa. Effa able to clear the distance and send it back. There's Asari on the touchline. She'll utilize her goalkeeper, Matthews, in order to get out of trouble. There's a big ball down the line from Matthews. Well flicked on, but eventually it will be an Arlington U21 throw here in the hands of Bowman. Final result off of an Arlington touch will go back into the hands of District Elite. This one again flicked on by Effa, but tenacious defending from Bowman and Arlington. Now it's up for grabs in the middle. No second connection to be found. Wisely put out wide by Inman. And again, pocket picked. District Elite, here they come. In the end, it was Maddie Burke who was able to cover the distance and win this one back for Arlington. Now a big ball over the top. Successful diagonal ball. Flag stays down. Is there going to be a strike on the end? There is, but not the direction required from Tara McDonald. Goal kick to come. Here's a look back on the replay. Great ball, great idea, but a difficult position to be in. Just couldn't quite get this shot off with a really difficult angle on the bounce. And here come District Elite. Effa goes down. No whistle. And Arlington back on the ball. Here is Bowman. Seeing something that she likes. This might spring forward in attack. Inman to the corner. Won't quite get there. And we are going to have a throw for District Elite. But Arlington U21 may take this opportunity to really suffocate District Elite and not allow this one out. But Not enough bodies there. Here's the second effort for Arlington. Sent back. And now the first ball to the back post almost kept alive. In the end, not quite. Great idea from McDonald, others. Mara Grace was heavily involved in that one as well, but Arlington have to go back to the drawing board in search of another path to goal. This is going to be another short goal kick taken for District Elite as they look to play out from the back. Effa working really hard to drop and help give her team some bodies to play out. It's a lovely step from Burke, and the shot sent wide. Maddie Burke, quickest to step, quickest to strike, but just not quite on target. We are back underway. Elite wisely sending it away from the Arlington pressure, and finally it will result in a set piece just inside Arlington territory. It was Rubio, the player trying to make things happen up top for District Elite. There's Maya Weiss. Wearing the captain's armband today. Weissa will play it down the line for Bowman. Now back to McDonald's and out wide. Shot from distance, not far wide at all. Another goal kick to come, but Arlington getting closer and closer. Believe that was Mara Grace with that effort. Through 15 minutes. Score remains. Right, across midfield, it's flicked, but only in the direction of another Arlington player. Right, able to get herself in the way, and now Rubio looking upfield. This is well jumped by the Arlington back line. That was Bowman with the intervention. And we are back underway. Here's Effa. Taking it on herself, slaloming across midfield, must let this one go, and finally has found an overlapping run on that far touchline. Every bit of skill. Now top of the 18. This one trickles through. Arlington requires some communication. Kulikowski will send it forward. And a second ball, not as well handled. Arlington looking to counter. That is well dealt with. At the back from Phoebe Allen. And now knocked out wide by Riley. Effa. Back to Riley. And she's got support through the middle. That's a good intervention from Bowman, and Kulikowski will take some sting out of the game and wisely plays it to the near side. A lot of time to play. District Elite don't want to overexert themselves on this hot day here in Washington, D.C. This one was sent down the line, but ultimately Arlington running out of real estate. That was Inman on the line. Looks like we're going to see a couple of switches here for District Elite. kind of update you as we're able, but that looks like it's 17. There is going to be a foul here in a central area. Look back on that infraction now. An opportunity for the kick. I believe it's Clay Milton standing over this. It's along the ground, well held by Kulikowski. Off of strike from Rubio from distance. And not only made the save, but held on well with bodies in that box. Ever so critical to have those safe hands. Unfortunately, haven't been able to find number 17 on our squatty roster, but I'll try to get you updated. District Elite into the midfield. Bowman underneath the first ball, now the second. Sent outside. Effa is there. Here comes Effa. Eventually dispossessed, but able to win back the rebound right away. And that's a lovely connection up top. Flag comes up. Won't count. And an offside, but lovely connection. This is much better from District Elite. Take a look at the passing, at the communication. Maya Simone Waters with the one touch to almost play through a teammate. Best we can tell, that might be Megan Bago, who has come on. The second sub is Ryan McLemore. Square ball for Arlington U21. Louisa will send it out wide. And this is a more patient, measured approach. Ball sent to the top of the 18. Well defended. Rubio dispossessed. Is there going to be a strike from distance? Yes, there is, but not quite the direction required. Arlington will take this moment to get some of their own subs into the mixer. It was Lucia Gillin who had that strike. Samantha Weiner. Samantha Weiner and a couple other subs stepping on. And this one is taken down just outside of the District Elite goal, but finally falls to the feet of Effa. Talbot, who has come in at the break, will send it back to the feet of Shapiro, now down the line. Square ball across, no recipients on the back post. That's Haley Thomas with the involvement. Ooh, this is a dangerous moment inside of the District Elite box. Player goes down, no call. Did well to find ball at a critical moment to dispossess Talbot. Now it's back into the mixer from Weiner. And Shapira will settle things down for her squad. Well taken down. Talbot has been heavily involved thus far, plays it out wide, and now a throw to show for the Troubles. Those Arlington U21 subs really making an impact with fresh legs on the field. There's Sasha Beasley with the throw. It's popped straight back up. And finally, Arlington with their second attempt. It's taken on, well tipped over by Matthews, and we're going to have another corner kick. This was a scintillating shot. Off the feet of Hallett Thomas. But great save from Kaylee Matthews. We are going to have a corner kick to come in the 23rd minute. About halfway through this first half. Here's the delivery to the back post. No connection. I don't think Arlington sender and receiver were on the same page that time. It's another big ball from District Elite, but no connection to be found up there either, and it will be another throw right at midfield, and that will bring on a second wave of subs. Just a reminder, here in the WPSL, there is not a no re-entry policy, so expect we are going to see subs utilized today. We're going to try to call them out when possible, but ultimately, without a board, we're not going to get it right all the time. But just know when your favorite player goes out, their day is not done. Players can come and go. This one's sent back. And here comes District Elite. Persistent pressure from Arlington U21. Bowman sends it back out wide now. Bowman again orchestrating. She's got an idea, but instead it's picked up well. By District Elite. Macklemore into the midfield and now back. There's Macklemore again, dispossessed. And smartly, Elite will go back in order to get forward. Here's Effa, has been a constant premise, a constant threat here to this Arlington back line, but too many red shirts there, and here comes the counter. Bowman has been very active, both getting forward and defending for her side, that time providing an outlet for her teammates. No connection on the final ball, and now a goal kick to come for District Elite. Forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you want more of the best footy from across the DMV. We have WPSL, MPSL, USL, League 2 and W, as well as UPSL, SSL, and more. Looks like we are going to see another switch for District Elite. Off is Kaylin Effa. No idea. And on is number 9, Addie Twami. Twami will slide in here on this near side. This one's sent down the line over and above any potential recipients. And who else but Bowman to take the throw. But first we're going to have that water break, the hydration break that, of course, we've all become so accustomed to in the World Cup. And of course, will apply here in the WPSL. Score remains locked up at 0-0 here in this scoreless affair at George Washington University Mount Vernon campus. I'm Noah Walker with DMV Sports Media. Going to take our hydration break, and we'll be right back after the water break. Give it about 30 seconds. Don't forget to share this video here on YouTube with all interested parties. This is DMV Sports Media, and we'll be right back. Welcome, Josh Lamb, into the chat. Thanks for joining. Curious to know where you're tuned in from. This one's down the line, and that could spring an attack for Arlington. Talbot has been a real firecracker since coming on, but that time it's well defended by District Elite. Ball down the line, and it will connect by McLemore. Another overlap, but this time sniffed out well by this Arlington U21 back line. That was Beasley to cover the distance. There is another overlapping run down the line. Green grass to run into for Arlington, but a lot of distance covered. I believe that was Allen who made the intervention. Arlington's still looking to pick up something from this moment. Wright sends it away, only partially cleared. There's another slaloming run from Talbot. McLeod wins that battle and has sent this up to Twomey. And District Elite will show confidence playing from the back, which will allow them to keep the ball and take some pressure off their back line. Here's kind of an errant ball forward, well read by Bowman. Once again, it's shaped all the way back to Matthews. Arlington will commit some bodies here to locking this in. Well won by Shapiro, and there's a battle here on the near line. It's a clear foul on the near side. Francis Shapiro picking up the set piece, and it's an opportunity now for Arlington U21 to potentially spring this one into the 18. Here's a look back on the replay. Maya Comstock to stand over this and deliver. It's sent into the 18. Shapiro. Excuse me, that was Maddie Burke, the intended target. Now Beasley back into play. Wright is there. All right, will play out. That's a crunching challenge from Bowman, but well dealt with from District Elite. And another set piece, this one going the way of the blue shirts. It's Caroline Donmoyer, one of the substitutes for District Elite, who was instrumental in getting this one forward and drawing the foul, and now Elite will commit some bodies into the mixer. It's a delivery, a vertical one that will ask the question. Shapiro able to get the first one away and mopped up through teamwork by Arlington U21. Another big ball down the line from Burke, but a little too direct. And it will be another goal kick. Amaya Zuniga is in. Excuse me, Amaya Zuniga is out. No, Amaya Zuniga is in. Rachel Asari also stepping in for District Elite, and we will have set play to start us underway. It's lopped into the midfield. Dangerous square ball, but District Elite do well to hold on. Simonia Waters has found greener pastures on the far side. Here's McLemore. And Matthews once again providing an outlet as that 11th player once again. That's not the pass that District Elite wanted. Here's Talbot dispossessed. And to the near side it goes. Mago forced to poke this one away from Bowman. We'll take this throw. Looks like we're going to get another switch on this hot day. Both teams making the most of the unlimited sub policy, and now it's going to be 2 for Arlington, 1 for District Elite. And we're back underway. Throw on the near side. Bowman looking down the line. And it is flicked forward. Ooh, that was a tricky bounce for Matthews, but able to hold on in the end. Kinsella heavily involved in making that one delivered. This is McLemore across midfield, pursued by Shapiro. McLemore will cut. And now District Elite have settled into position and possession. Zuniga down the line. The intended target was Chloe Milton, but a little too direct for Milton to catch up to. And we're going to have another switch. Looks like District Elite bringing some more reinforcements. Caroline Donmeyer and believe Emily Rubio stepping back on. There's Kukowski. Has been the less busy of the two goalkeepers for the last 25 minutes or so, but now Arlington have found a way forward. This is top of the 18. Banks for a finish. Golazo! Hey, what a finish for Arlington. Maddie Brown taking this one first time and making a finish that would have Anthony Robinson proud. We are finally off the mark here in the 37th minute. Beautiful goal. There's another look back on that instant replay. You score 1-0 off the foot of Maddie Brown. And now we're back underway. Elite looking to find their footing. After a half, they've played well. They really have limited the chances for Arlington U21. Took a moment of brilliance from Brown rather than a moment of District Elite really falling apart. That was just really strong attacking play. I'd love to look back and see who got that assist. Did you see? No. Looks like it could have been Shapiro with the assist. We'll come back and try to look back. Just to give credit where credit is due, because it was a great ball over the top. Here's one more look back. Yeah, we're not going to get the assist on our instant replay, unfortunately, but We do have a set piece on the opposite side. Best we can tell, it was either Shapiro or Comstock with the assist to that Matty Brown goal. And now there is a set piece here inside of Arlington territory. And it's floated across the 18. Final touch off an elite player. Here's another look back on the replay. We're back underway. Lukowski keeping this on the ground. I'm trying to draw in the pressure. Open up space downfield. It looks like in the end that Arlington have run out of space to run into. Ooh, that's a great step for Arlington. Gillen taking advantage now. Brown forward. That's a great ball for Talbot. Loretta Talbot in the end, just in an offside position, but a great ball from Brown to Talbot. And yeah, it did look like Talbot went just a bit early, but certainly Arlington asking the question, knocking at the door as we move towards the end of this first half period. Big kick across midfield from Matthews. Bounces up and back to District Elite. Sorry, able to maintain possession. Final ball, I mean, not the one that District had in mind. Arlington will commit some bodies forward. This is Gillen. Pops straight up, and now to the corner we go. Final ball mopped up well by Asari. Has done well to get back and forth horizontally on that back line. Covered a lot of ground. Another ball out, and in all likelihood we'll see another switch for District Elite. Player off is Twomey. Richardson is on for Twomey. This one's popped up, and watch out. Brown is in the vicinity. Apply some pressure. Good ball out. Bowman not making life easy. Got a touch to that one. Gillen got it off her feet just in the nick of time. Shapiro dispossessed, but Arlington will hold possession here. The throw on the near side. It's Bowman standing on the ball. It's another crunching challenge. Masari has been all over this back line for District Elite. Final moments sticking down in this first half. Just a recap. Eddie Brown found the way through for Arlington with a terrific one-time finish. Assist either coming from Comstock or from Shapiro. I'll get you that answer at the break. There's another ball towards the 18. Clever skill from Talbot. Talbot goes down. Counterattack could be on. It's a booming ball up. This will ask the question of this Arlington back line. Comstock has to turn and now has support. That's great team defending. But second bite at the apple here for District Elite. Rubio sent it forward. Finally poked away and up. We'll use Asari as the fulcrum point to start another attack, but her ball is cut out by Bowman, who was just quickest through. Oh, that's a great ball into the path of Loretta Talbot. Certainly onside, but who else is there but Asari, who's all over the turf tonight in this back line. There's the challenge. There's the corner kick. Great battle there between Talbot and Asari. And tough moment. It's like Asari slow to get back to her feet. She really has been everywhere, involved in all these challenges. I hope she can continue for the sake of this game in District Elite. Here's the ball across, and of course for her sake. Big ball. That's a great connection to Milton. An even better recovery from Samantha Weiner. Just sniffed that quick counterattack out, and now there is going to be a throw around midfield for District Elite. That was Zuniga to receive. Simone Waters to bring it back, and now Asari. Asari able to find a connection up the pitch. Rubio will facilitate. Now it's a delivery into the 18. Kulikowski off the line. And that attack has gone. We have now moved into the stoppage time here in this first half. Imagine we'll get some for that water break and potentially any other stoppages. Here's Shapiro out to the wide area. And the defending does just enough to facilitate a throw here for District Elite. Simone Waters. Out down the line. Milton dispossessed by Bowman, who's been a standout performer here on the near side. And now Arlington just looking to play to the corner. No connection. Gillen perhaps just trying to create some breathing room. And this match has found its way into the second and now third minute of stoppage. So for Arlington, I think they would be content with the result as is. Definitely don't want to concede anything on a counter, but have certainly been on the front foot. Here is a service across the face. It's well tracked down by Thomas. Thomas still going. Slaloming. Now the shot. Back post. Haley Thomas with the goal here at the death of this first half. What a goal from Thomas. Put her left foot through this and absolutely decimated the twine to double Arlington's tally here at George Washington. Take a look on this replay. Great run, slaloming defenders and keeping her body in front of the ball, so any challenge would have potentially drawn a penalty. And then upon creating that window, upon creating that chance, Haley Thomas would not be denied. Here's a big ball the other way for Rubio. Can she get this on? It's a great save from Kulikowski from a difficult angle, and that save from Kulikowski will take us into the break with Arlington leading by a score of 2-0. Here's one more look back at this chance for Rubio and this save for Kulikowski. As always, thanks for joining us here on DMV Sports Media in our coverage of the WPSL in Arlington, SA. I'm Noah Walker, and I will see you after our union-mandated halftime break. Don't forget to hit the like button in order to boost this match in the algorithm so that these players get the exposure. Thanks to all those who have tuned in. And feel free to subscribe if you want to see more of the best from both men's and women's leagues across the DMV. We'll be right back after this break. Well, second half is upon us here in this WPSL Atlantic Conference District Division matchup. Arlington SA U21 playing left to right, wearing their red tops, black bottoms. District Elite will play right to left, wearing all navy blue. It was a half that was well fought for much of it. 37th minute goal from Maddie Brown, followed by a lovely finish off the feet of, I believe, I'll have to come back for that. 2-0 is your score here in the second half. It's a big ball into the waiting arms of Matthews. Excuse me, that was Thomas. Allie Thomas with the second goal for Arlington U21. Here's a chance for District Elite. McDonald will get this one off her feet. And that is an errant pass out, and it has led to a foul inside of Arlington territory. Look back on the replay. Did look like Sophia Bowman might have won the ball, but it's going to be Effa on the kick. Kaylin Effa, who was incredibly active in that first half. Here's Kaylin Effa into the mixer. Second chance now for Effa from outside the 18. And it's well gathered up by the Arlington number 1. It was Kulikowski in the first half. We'll have to see who it is for this second half. I believe it's Olivia Critchfield who has taken on the gloves for Arlington U21 with her first save of this match and of this half. Welcome to all who have joined Palmeiras in a Mundial. It's surprising. A fan from Brazil in support of Arlington. I thought all the Brazil support was on the District Elite side, but I guess Brazil is a wide country. Welcome, Palmeiras Mundial. Welcome, Mohammed. And 888. Ungo does. There's a big kick upfield from Critchfield. It takes a bounce before finally finding an elite foot. Well, that's a class challenge for McDonald now. Overlapping run down the line. Maddie Brown will center it. It's popped up, top of the 18. This needs to get clear, and in the end, it looks like it is coming back for a foul on the Arlington forward. Great work from McDonald and Maddie Burke. Floated to the midfield, but not fully controlled. Talbot not quite able to connect that time. And we will go down the field. There's pressure, but Arlington able to send it back to Critchfield. And that's a beautiful ball from Critchfield down the line to find Burke. Burke, oh, that is cheeky. Burke still going. Can she get it off her feet? Yes. Has found a pocket in that midfield. Oh, that's a slaloming run. And Arlington have found a way through. Final ball into the waiting arms of Matthews. Arlington right back on the front foot where they left the first half. Let's see if District Elite can put together some pressure. This one's sent and well cut out. Now Macklemore. And over the top, this one goes. Well shielded by Maddie Burke to prevent the run of Sarah Greaser. Goal kick to follow. We're back underway. One's pursued. Right, we'll find Macklemore. Macklemore able to get this one off just in the nick of time. Now out wide. Full cut. Finally, Arlington have put enough shirts goal side, right? Able to get this out of the air. It's a physical battle, and it is going to be whistled against Emily Inman and Arlington. Janelle Wright to send this one forward. And Wright's ball will go into the 18, just outside of the reach of any potential takers. Riley was the closest to it. Here's a booming ball up field from Critchfield. All right. Hotly pursued. And Elite have found a pocket of space in the midfield. Don Moyer. Back to Wright. And District Elite and continue to try to build something here. This is sent down the line by Greaser. No immediate connection. Let's be a wait. This one back from behind the pines. Greaser with the service across. It's only partially cleared. And finally, Arlington able to get behind this one. Here's Critchfield, who had seen enough of that. Critchfield will send this out over the far touchline. And we've got another throw for District. Into the corner we go. Well marshaled over this end line. Another goal kick to follow. And we will see how Arlington elect to play this. It looks like Critchfield are going to send everyone forward. Haven't seen the same level of chances we saw at the end of that first half, but here come Arlington. Shapiro to the front. Loretta Talbot will try to create some space, and there's a ball forward, well won by Wright. And now sent by Don Moyer to the far touchline. Effa with the acceleration and the burst. Effa still going. Plenty of time on this near side for Arlington to run into. But it is well defended, and now Binta So able to get it forward now far side. Effa has got a supporting run from McElmore alongside. Effa still going to the corner. And finally the challenge from Sophia Bowman. We'll see a set piece out there in the corner. And it's a great space for a district elite delivery. Call this an upgraded corner, if you will. It's closer to goal, just inside of that end line, and these are the ones that certainly can cause issues for goalkeepers. It's difficult to get off the line in time to intervene, but allows the player making the delivery to send it right into the mixer in front of goal. Critchfield will be aware. And then Effa with the delivery. First ball falls to ground. Arlington still looking for a clearance. It's popped up and over. Goal kick to come. Palmeiras, hello, and welcome to all those tuning in from Brazil, as you say. And the answer to your question, 2 goals were scored in the first half. We have the scoreboard in the top left with the timer and score for this match. Thanks for tuning in, engaging in the chat. There's a big ball across midfield. This is going to ask the question, but Wright is there. Huge intervention from Chanel Wright. And it looks like in doing so ran out of space, but really that was a moment that needed an intervention, and Chanel Wright covered the distance really well. Here's another run, and we're going to have a set piece on the other end, almost identical spacing to where we saw the district elite chance. Maya Wiesa is the player who made it happen. Wearing the captain's armband today is Wiesa. There's a look back on the ball down the line and the run from Wiesa. Oh. Just got her feet tangled up. We're going to fix the goal mouth, and now we're back ready to play. It's sent low. Right is there. It's not fully mopped up. Deflected again, and finally Matthews able to pick this one up. Big ball up the pitch. Doesn't clear midfield. Now Mara Grace into the 18. Finally, it's well marshaled back all the way to Matthews. As we move to the end of the 60th minute, just about 30 minutes left to play. That's well won in the midfield by Shapiro. And Maddie Burke will start another attack. Going forward, this is Talbot. Great ball out wide. begs for a finish, or rather a service, and it will get one out to Burke. Burke working inside, still going is Maddie Burke. Macklemore has intervened. That's a good battle. Burke able to get her body in front of the ball. And now back. Oh, that's a great find. Talbot off the pass from Shapiro. Loretta Talbot still going, squared across the 6. And Shapiro almost able to pick up the pieces. Instead, Arlington still on the front foot. Is there a square? Yes, there is. Back post it goes. And out of the air, goal! That's a huge finish here in the 61st minute. Got to take a look back and see who got the final touch, but that is fantastic. Arlington hunting as a pack to make this one happen. The goal scored by number 34, the captain, Maya Visa. And all the credit to the team just pressuring this district elite back line, but in the end, it's the confidence of Maya Visa to take this one out of the air, hit the volley, and add an emphatic third goal here for Arlington U21. Arlington right back to where they left off at the end of the first half. And it looks like their momentum not gone. There's a strong intervention. Shot from Loretta Talbot deflected into Matthews, but that was a great run to start things off from Emily Inman. Inman was heavily involved in that goal as well. This one skips into the midfield. Shapiro, Inman, and Talbot was the intended recipient, just a little up and over all potential takers. And we are going to see a switch now for District Elite. Orzelli is on. Razor is on. Rachel Lessari coming back in. McKenna Winterton. Chloe Milton coming back in. Good intervention on that far side. And another challenge, which will go the way of District Elite. It was the initial intervention from Sophia Bowman. Arlington not quite able to find a final recipient on the ball into the corner. Now it's Megan Bagu, who has just come on. Down the line we go. So we'll bring it back to Bago, and this one has gone over that far touchline. You can use this if you want. It's just a power bank that I brought. Yeah. This one's back all the way to the feet of Elite. Big ball into the end. That's a great ball from this near area. Begs for a square ball. Critchfield is there to pick this one off of the service from Caroline Dunn-Moyer. And it was a great response from this District Elite side, but no final product to show. Now Shapiro. It's tackled well by Asari. To the corner. And another interception. Critchfield off her line. Johnny on the spot. She'll find Inman with the distribution. Final ball deflected off of Inman. Don Moyers. Marzoli pursuing Talbot. Talbot will go all the way over to the far side. Top of the 18, just away from Inman. Shapiro still applying pressure. That's a good step. And District Elite may have found a way forward. Back out wide. Caroline Milton working her way down the line, but into a sea of red shirts, and now Loretta Talbot with space to run into. She'll send an early ball. It almost worked out. Ball fell off the back of McDonald. And finally, McDonald will be whistled for the foul here in the 67th minute. This one popped over the top. And it's sent across, and it looks like that one had gone. Gobbled up by Critchfield in any case. And we're going to go into our hydration break with the score, Arlington 3, District Elite 0. Excuse me, I am wrong. We're not doing our hydration break. Just another substitution. This one, Arlington making a whole host of subs. District Elite making a few of their own. There's Critchfield, the booming ball across midfield. And Min with a, Brown with a big ball over the top. Ooh, it's a battle. It's well won by Wright, who I think was waiting for her goalkeeper to come, didn't get it, instead had to show off the strength. Another big tackle from Rachel Asari. And it will be a throw on that far touch for Arlington. There's the service to the back post. Oh, there's the goal. A huge finish off the foot of Maddie Burke.
Maddie Burke, the Miami University of Ohio.
Huge goal for Burke. Another goal for Arlington. 4-0 is your score. Here's a look back on the replay. It was a big touch from Burke to take it to the wide area, but what a finish from Burke to send this to the back post and around Matthews. 4-0 is your score here from GWU, and that will send us into our water break. Arlington 4, District Elite 0. We'll be right back after the water break. And we are back underway after that fourth goal for Arlington. After the water break and final 20 minutes to play here from GWU. That's another win. Inman with the ball top of the 18, and perhaps not the communication that District Elite were looking for. The pressure from this near side has won a throw for Arlington. That was Inman asking the question. Slaloming run. It's back to Brown, now all the way to the far side. A little give and go attempted, but District Elite had it read the whole way. It's back and forth. No clear possessor just yet. Oh, that's a hard point of contact on the far side. Card for the Arlington defender. I believe that was Sasha Beasley who has gone in the book. Sasha Beasley. Left her body on the line, but certainly was a moment that slowed down the District Elite attack and was a physical challenge on the line. Here's a big ball into the 18. Falls kindly for a strike. Knocked again away from the end line. Well, into the final area. Brown takes it down, needs some help, and will get the foul. Excuse me, that was Lucia Gillen who has drawn the foul. Arlington's still looking for another way, another path to goal. They found a set piece from their ball movement. And Wilson's bodies towards this 18. Don't forget to stick around after today's match for a double header. This is Arlington's U21 WPSL squad. The Arlington SA WPSL team will take on St. James at 7 p.m. This is a great ball to the back post. Inman sends it across, and it looks like the ball had already gone off of Inman as the officials point to the goal kick. Pressure on the near side. Isabella Orizoli able to win the throw for District Elite. It's like Grace and Inman are off. We are back underway. Service sent top of the 18. Well, that's a great slaloming run. Rizzoli able to intervene now. Back out wide. All right, it's Talbot dispossessed, and now District Elite have found a way forward. Ooh, not the most convincing ball out. That one much better. It has taken a touch on its way out. Arlington winning the throw in the process. Good clearance from Samantha Viner. Looks like Shapiro's come back in. Welcome, Sentimentos. I don't think that your bet is looking too safe right now. Who knows in the world of sports, but never say never. Here's a set piece for Chanel Wright and District Elite. It's a booming ball into the 18 that will ask the question. And once again sent away from harm's path by Samantha Weiner. Let's look back on the replay. Their service is cleared off the line. Another look towards goal finally found. I think a couple of District Elite players may have gotten in each other's way. Finally, it is sent forward. Sorry, we'll send it right back down the line. Effa looking, finding a recipient. And it's a great effort just over on the final end of it. Final shot taken by Amaya Simone Walters. It was Rubio who was one of the catalysts in that build-up, but just no final product. Gillen down the line. Did not find an advantage, so we are going to come back to the spot of the foul. There's a big ball down the line. It's popped several times, but no recipient for Arlington. Weiner will keep this one in motion. McDonald is there. Flag stays down. Good marshalling from Chanel Wright. Now a goal kick to come. This is taken back on that far touchline. Arlington looking to build. It's kind of a hopeful ball, but it does almost find its target in Gillen. Matthews will play out, finding Chanel Wright. And another ball out. McKinnon Winterton asking the question up top. We've moved on to the final 10 minutes of play here at GWU. District Elite making another wave of subs. Orzoli to send this one in. She will go down the line. Here's the clearance. As far as Modi Waters. We're into the 82nd minute of play. This is McDonald turning upfield and once again evading the challenge. It's great skill here on this near touchline. Oh, it's a good win for Arlington. Off the feet of Hallie Thomas, who does have a goal to her name tonight. Down the line. Now Thomas. Fouled in the process by Orzoli. Set piece for Arlington. Here comes the service into the 18. Sent away well. Thomas back on the ball.
What's your password?
Now finally sent upfield by Orzoli. Great challenge from the back line. Shapiro's ball cut off, and now District Elite forward. Got Effa on the far side. Is there a ball across? Effa winding up. Once again blocked. Ooh, lovely save from Critchfield. Got fingers to this somehow into the bar, preserving that clean sheet and really earning it. Take a look back on this shot from Effa. Excuse me, the second effort. Whew, incredible. I believe it was Rubio with the second effort. Yeah, come. Although, hold on, I got it. I'll do it after this because they're about to serve it up. There's the service into a great area. Oh, it's not fully mopped up. We're going to take a look back at this incredible top handstand from Critchfield once this ball goes out of bounds. Oh, that's a physical challenge, but a legal one. Now forward we go. Talbot's making a run. Loretta Talbot will run this one down. Rachel Asari is there. And now Matthews to send it up. There's Shapiro back out to the far side. Big ball through. And it is going to be offside. Let's take a look back on that replay. Big save a moment ago. It was an initial strike. Blocked into the path of Rubio. Rubio thought she had found the back of the net, but a huge save from the top hand of Critchfield denies District Elite their first. And now we are back into live play. This is down the line. One more reminder, stick around at 7 p.m. We have Arlington SA taking on District Elite here in the WPSL, live on DMV Sports Media right after this. You can keep your World Cup games on, keep a tab open for WPSL action here. Support local footy and support the women's game. Here is a well taken down ball by Kelly Milton. Milton finds Rubio, but it's popped up into the mixer once again. Sasha Beasley got a touch to it. Now Rubio chasing, and Shapiro taking it over the line. Another big challenge that has forced little bit of space for Arlington. Another wave of subs coming on here in the late stages of this match. 87th minute upon us. Sent in the direction of Macklemore. Ping pong's back and forth. No clear possessor just yet. In the end, Twomey ran it down but couldn't quite get there. Ran out of space. Goal kick to follow. There's the big ball up from Critchfield, who made a massive stop in the last 5 minutes to keep this clean sheet alive. District Elite still looking for their first of the day. Here's Macklemore out to the wide area, just not quite connecting with Greaser. And a resounding performance today for this Arlington U21 side. Good win there from Liner, and now a ball that will require communication. Chanel Wright has taken it down to ground. Good turn. It's popped outside by Rubio. Now Twomey back to Rubio. This is much better. District Elite, can they put something together? It's just about saved by Rubio. Now the square ball cut out by Critchfield, and the attack stalls on the tail end of it. Big ball up into the air from Critchfield. It's a great touch there from Thomas. Thomas still going. Looking to build on her earlier goal in the match. Final one cut off, kind of a hopeful ball in behind. Back to Rubio. Now Twomey getting involved. Ooh, it's a hopeful ball just over Critchfield's goal. It will take a Herculean effort to beat her today in the form she's been playing. There's a look back on one of these. I've heard it's one of the closest we've had today to a goal. This one taking it out of the air. And Brown whistled for the foul. And there's a ball flicked on from the top of the 18. Just not any final recipient. A little too far away from goal to really test Critchfield. And Arlington will take some more valuable time off this clock, although the pressure's there from District Elite. And here we go. Simone Walters down the line. Looking for something to take away from this game. It's sent across, flicked in. Great save from Critchfield again. And this one's still alive. Corner kick to show for their troubles, District Elite. Here's a look back on the replay. It's a low delivery, top of the 6. Needs a little bit more. No final recipient. Arlington able to find the direction of Loretta Talbot, and that is your final whistle. Arlington U21 hold on, 4-0 victorious over District Elite. Thank you so much for joining us here on DMV Sports Media. Live on YouTube as always. We appreciate your patronage. Make sure to stick around. We'll have the live broadcast of Arlington SA and St. James at 7 p.m. We'll see you over there. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you back in 1 hour. We're on WPSL action in the DMV.